Okay, thank you for joining me for this unboxing and review of this Realacc R374 Mini Sky Phantom, supplied courtesy of Realacc. Okay, so it comes in this small, compact, quite strong little box with this little window. We open it up. A little bag of goodies, and we get this little case. Okay, so if we press the button here and open this up, there we go. This is the little Mini Sky Phantom. So yes, quite unusual, about the size of your hand, not too thick, so quite unusual, more like a flying saucer. Okay, it's a nice silver colour on it, the white underneath, quite light and a little bit flexible, but should be quite durable. Yeah, if it lands on the top, we've got a bit of protection of the head there, and that's a little tri-blades with quite a strong pitch on it. Okay, then this has an inbuilt battery. I'm not really sure what capacity the inbuilt battery is, but anyway, if we have a look here, we get a charging cable, and to charge it up, it plugs into this over here. Plug this into a USB port on a computer or USB source, and charge it up until a light goes off or a light comes on. Okay, and then just below here we've got a little on-off switch, so if we switch it on, you can sort of see a little headlight over there. Can't see any other lights on it. Okay, just switch it off for now. Oops. Okay. Oh, have a look. The motors here quite well cooled. 4 little vents on the bottom for the cooling, and quite sturdily held on their mounts here. Got vents here for additional cooling towards the center, so should cool quite well. Then we also get 4 spare propellers. Okay, always good to have spare propellers, and we get an instruction manual. Okay, or say instruction piece of paper. Okay, but anyway, it's very legible, quite well detailed, good diagrams, gives you all the information you need, even some problem and troubleshooting. Okay. So actually a very good instruction manual with this. And then we have the case, which is also our TX control transmitter. Okay, it's got a little screw here, and with this you need to supply your own 3 AA batteries, which you put in the compartment over here. You've got the main power switch, and that turns on here. Then this button on the top here, you press for headless mode. Okay, this button you press to do your 360 flips and rolls, although it doesn't beep. This button over here is your speed button, so you go pressed on the right for it to go up in speed, and to the left to go down in speed. So it's got 3 speeds, 1 beep, 2 beeps, 3 beeps. So 3 speeds, low, medium and high. This is to do your trims, backward, forward, and your side trims. Okay. This doesn't have altitude hold, so it's not spring loaded, but this lever over here is spring loaded to do your flips and rolls. So let's switch that off. We'll switch the Mini Sky Phantom on. Okay, lights flicker. We turn on the controller. Okay, then the light goes solid. Into bind, we put the throttle lever up and down, hear a beep, and that is a bound. And then because it's got a 6-axis gyro as well, to calibrate, we pull both levers down and to the outer edges, the lights flash, go solid, and that's it, calibrated. So yes, this has got a bit of an unusual feel to it for the shape it's design, but it feels fairly good. So it'll be interesting to see how it feels when we fly with it. Okay, let's also see if it's got a fail-safe function. So we'll start up the motors, and if it goes out of range, the range on this is about 30 meters. So if it goes out of range, what will happen? So up there. Switch the TX off. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010. Uh-oh. Okay, so it does power down eventually after about 12 seconds. Yes, so it's going to take quite a while, and it's such a small thing. You know, if it goes off, you might be a distance. It would have been better if it had a shorter fail-safe. So one would have to be careful with this going out of range. But 30 meters is a reasonable range. You want to try and keep it in as you can. Now, if it does go out of range and it's still got enough battery and we can't see it, can we bind with it again? Let's check. Yes, we can. So if you can't see it, perhaps you could bind with it and listen for any noises and try and hear it to help you find it. Okay. So yes, let's do a little indoor flight with this and see how it flies indoors, and then we'll also do an outdoor flight and see how it manages outdoors. And we'll also sort of see what sort of flight time we can get. We should be able to get about 4 minutes of flying time. Okay, and let's take off. Oh, okay, so holding okay. Up and across. Quite responsive. This is still in the low rate. Try a flip. Whoop, hang on, come back. Try a flip. Very nice tight little flip. Let's put it up a rate. Oops, hang on. Okay, that's a higher rate. Oh, quite responsive. Nice tight little flip. Up and up. Oh, this flies nicely, quite fast, quite agile. It hasn't got the altitude hold, so you've got to manage the altitude too. And let's see how the Mini Sky Phantom flies. I'm going to time it. Let's go. Okay, so this is in low rate. Oops, see, you carried a little bit by the wind. Put it up. That's medium rate. See if it'll do a flip. Oh yes, flips nicely. Do a forward flip. Yes, flips nicely. Okay, this is still in the medium rate. That's the yaw in the medium rate. You come back here. Here we go, come on, against the wind. Keep on coming. Okay, still going quite well. But the wind does affect it a bit. Oops, bring it up and back. Against the wind, come on, you can do it. I'm still doing okay in the wind, but very susceptible to the wind. Let's see, which direction are you in now? Up. Okay, bring it back. Still going, still struggling a bit, but doing okay. 2.5 minutes. Oh, nice little flyer in the breeze. Oopsie. Okay, that's it done. Stop the clock. Okay, only 3 minutes of flight time, but that was in high rate. And also struggling a bit in the breeze, so not bad for an outdoor flight. With the tiny things, still flips nicely and manages okay. Thanks for joining me. Cheerio.